Hey guys, we're going to hop in just a moment, but before I do, some Nag Shampa for me and some for you. All right. Also, please don't forget to hit that like button, comment, share, subscribe, comment, share, follow, and thank you. All right, let's hop in. We're going to see what the read's about with the sacred oracle symbols. We will clarify with the Wizard of Oz Tarot, and then we will get some advice and messages from the Soulite Oracle deck. Okay? All right, guys. Let's hop in. Now, this reading may or may not resonate. Take what applies, let the rest fly. If it doesn't fit, don't force it, and it's okay. It may not be your reading. Energy is fluid, and this is a timeless read. So whenever you come across it, you were meant to. All right, let's hop in. Spirit, show me what this read's going to be about. What is this reading going to be about for the collective? Give me two. Just two. Just two. One more, please. Thank you. That's nuts. Okay. I did this reading not like a few minutes ago, and then I had to like move the camera. And so when I did that, it unpaused it and it made my reading go away. So I had to restart it, right? These were the two cards that came out in the other read, and I was just shuffling. Wow. Okay. So I already know. Thanks, Spirit. I love how Spirit works. So this read is about knowledge and growth, period, and power. It is taking the knowledge, right? You are applying what you've learned. Some of you could actually be writing a book, a literal book. For others of you, it is applying what you've learned, knowledge and growth. Like that's it. We're bridging the gap to that with power. There is a gap that needs to be bridged because some of you are fixating on something which is slowing down your progress, even though your progress is at a great pace, right? So you have to look at that. You're giving too much attention to something, and your subconscious is trying to tell you, hey, I need you to be aware of this, but you're not aware of it yet because whoever I'm talking to, you're the type of person that once you know to know, you grow, you fix it, right? Okay. So your subconscious is trying to get to your conscious mind to let you know that there is something that you're doing in your life that you are focusing a lot on, and you're over intellectualizing something, and it's almost giving yourself like not an excuse, but you're like stalling in a way, right? It is because subconsciously you are nervous, and that's okay, right? Or consciously you're nervous, but subconsciously you are self-sabotaging in a very slight way. You're still positively like moving forward. This is just something that we all have to work on things, right? Like myself included. So once we figure it out, we do it, right? So there's just an area of your life where you're focusing on something a little bit too much and it's stopping you from going to the next step of whatever that is, okay? So how you're going to know what that is, or how you're going to know to pay attention to this thing so your subconscious can give you, so that you can learn. It's something that you're focusing a lot on, and you keep like checking and double checking and triple checking on this certain thing, and that's stopping the decision, or that's stopping the next step. So that's it. So once you understand that, rewind it and work backwards. Just stop. Like once you figure something out, and you'll see that it is just in your head, right? For some of you as well, this could be a love read with soulmate and then trust. Wow. And then we have divine masculine, psychic, and new life. Now, psychic could be a psychic connection, as in you just, you think you know what each other is thinking because maybe you say something and they answer it, something like that, right? Or you could be psychic, or maybe you're both psychic. But really, what is a psychic? It is somebody with really good intuition, right? And what is intuition? It is your subconscious recognizing patterns, and you're being self-aware enough to communicate. Your subconscious communicating to your conscious self. You're self-aware, right? So maybe you met another self-aware, like the way you are, right? It's like that. You could be the divine masculine, or they could be, right? So there's that, and it could be a soulmate. So maybe you're focusing on something a little too hard in the relationship, and it's stopping you from taking the next step. You're nervous. It's not that you have trust issues, because it would all be black if you had trust issues. It's showing a progress. It's like you do have trust, right? And you're slowly bringing, and that trust is slowly growing, because it goes from bright white to, like, this was all black at one point, and, like, right, because you lost trust, it blackened you, and, like, just as an example. So now it's like, uh, darkness cannot survive in one speck of light, and that's what's happening. So allow it, right? It's also something about the second heart. So there's 7 chakras. Yes, I'm also a fan of the 9, the 12 as well, the 12 chakras. Okay. And in that 12, there is what they call the second heart. But what it is basically saying that, you know how we have the mind and the higher mind, so the self and the higher self? Well, the second heart's the higher heart. So it's like a very evolved way of love and companionship, right? It is very evolved, right? Like it's a balance of heart and mind. It's something like that. Like it's, someone really healed from a terror, from some things that were traumatic in a relationship. And I just want to say congratulations. And if it is a soulmate, look, heart, like you guys fit. And maybe that's what's scary. I get it. Like that happens. But we also, yeah, lucky. You are lucky. Guys, I think it's just trying to say, or it did say, cut yourself some slack, give yourself a break, take a deep breath, don't overthink. You didn't come this far to fuck up now, and that's what I'm hearing. Okay? Magician at the bottom. Hello. Means that your dreams are becoming a reality because you've taken action on it, and that starts with self. So the work that you've put into yourself, you put in the work, and so it's only natural for you to meet someone who's also put in the work. It's just how it works, right? If we put ourselves out there, what's the situation? Like, what's the advice? The advice, Spirit, give me a 2 for the advice. One more. Wow. The devil and the high priestess. The advice is to stop that. There is, you're getting into your own head, and you're thinking that that is, I'm not sure. It's just you're getting into your own head. And some of you might be thinking like something is your intuition, but it's actually not your intuition. It is an intrusive thought that you're entertaining. And that happens. We're human. Growth is growth, right? We all go through stuff. So it's like, whatever, okay, this is how you'll know if it's for you. Whatever is got you thinking in an, I don't want to say negative, but like in a bad mindset or a bad thought way, like you're obsessing about something, and that has to stop, because you could self-sabotage yourself. You have to, it's like you're stuck in this one thing. Like, right? That's what I'm getting. How do they do that though? How can they get unstuck? take action with your soulmate. Six of Wands, Six of Cups, which in this deck is the kindred, and literally that's what the Six of Cups is. It's a soulmate, right? Take action on this. That's what it is. That's what it's saying. Take action on this. It's a victory as well. Six of Wands, Six of Brooms. The victory comes after a battle. A victory in a soulmate. So you might whatever you lost in the past that was of equal measure, you're getting back in a different way. So if you thought somebody was it for you, right? You are, and then you realize, wow, they weren't anything like what they portrayed, or whatever the situation was for you. You are getting everything that you've wanted in a person, right? Because of what you have like fixed in yourself, right? And you've learned. It's like a gift. You lost something back there, but then you took the L and made it a W, right? Like, and you put the work into yourself, and now you get what you wanted back there, but even better. It's like that, right? And that could be, no, I'm only seeing, I was wondering when love might pop in, because the last, few reads have been pretty much business. But let's see, what else do we got? So what do they need to hear right now? They may not want to hear, but what does the collective need to hear? You need two? All right, I guess we're going to have three today. Extra. Okay, it's when I pause like that, it's because I don't know how to say something. I'm trying to figure out the best way to say it, Because sometimes I can be too direct, so I try to not be like that. But it's basically saying you got to get over something because you have a lot of clarity. Like the Sun is Queen of Swords, Four of Cups, the Sun. Like what you need to hear right now is also cutting someone off, or keeping someone cut off, or having minimal contact. Like if you have kids with them, that's what's going to bring you happiness. That's what's going to keep things clear to clarity. Like 3 clicks in your home, right? But like, because the Queen of Brooms, yeah. And it's also saying get over some kind of like whatever you rejected, you kind of got to get over that too, because like that's what's in your best interest. I think it's just saying it's time to move on, and maybe you've hung around in a certain area of your life, like in your mind or in your heart, a little too long. And it's okay, because things happen and we all grow when at our own pace and heal at our own pace when things happen, right? So I think it's just like, okay, though, it's just like a gentle nudge, just like, hey, all right, it's time. It's time. You know what you got to do. It's time to take action on it. You got to fully close the door now. It's like that. Yeah, it's time. It's time. You got to go. It's time to take action on it, because look, the Page of Bricks to the Knight of Bricks, you're adding. So this is the last piece to this long part of the journey. The Page of Bricks is like, and the Knight of Bricks, right? So the pages, you're adding this piece that you have to finalize to this already long journey. But it's like, this is a slow and steady. So everything that you have accumulated on this journey, you had a destination, right? And that destination, you're on horseback, and it's going to take you a long time to get there. But because you have so many valuables with you, it's going to take you a long time to get there, because like all the back roads, right? And you have to take those back roads so you don't get highway robbed, right? Well, now the end is in sight and you see the destination. And now there's just this one little piece, this one little thing that you have to do to close it out. So like maybe along this destination, I don't know. I was going to give an example, but I didn't, I don't, it's like that. You have to finalize something before you get to this destination. And it's just saying like everything that you've done that's been like seemingly slow pace to you healing wise, it's not been for naught. And it's also showing, look, love is here. The King of Cups. They could be a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. You could be a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Don't have to be. Cancer, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Don't have to be. Healed. Star. Aquarius energy, but it's just saying this shows healing. Star energy. It's but it's also showing the upside of the star. So the star, yes, it's healing, right? It's healing yourself from, it's self-healing from something, right? No matter how long or how short, it's something healing from something traumatic, right? Overcoming it, right? But on the upside of that, well, it's an upside anyway, healing it, right? But as you come out of that, or as you keep healing, growing, you start to see everything just changes. Because you're changing. So new things in your mind are opening up and you're doing more things. And so all the energy that you've put onto yourself to work on yourself got you to this like level of like growth, right? And then like now you're looking at things just in different perspectives, different ways. And it's like you're going to keep thriving. It's the swings. It's the like the other side of the star. So it's like coming out of your shell, the caterpillar, which is the star, right, comes out of the cocoon and is now the butterfly. That's you. It's like that. You've been like, or like when the polar bears hibernate and they come out. Well, no, maybe that wasn't the best example, but I think you know what I mean, right? It's like coming out of a long sleep into, right? It's like that. Yeah, look, and then there's forward movement. You gotta go. You can't stop or pause right now. This is forward movement. And this is because you're balanced. Also, Cancer energies here, balanced emotions. The Tower has happened. Oh, Judgment was called. You've been, oh, this is just reiterating everything that wow. Okay. I see why you are, you still have reservations, and I see that you know some of the reservations that you still have, so you know some of the things that you need to still work on within yourself, but there are a couple of things that you aren't aware of, and that is all this is the reading that this reading's about. It's not about me saying heal faster. No, no, no. You already know what you need to do for you, just as I do and everyone else does, right? But there is a piece in your healing journey that you are not consciously aware of. And so your subconscious is knowing that you're ready to take this on as well, to be aware of this. So it's just trying to tell you that. And that's all I'm trying to tell you too. It did show me what you overcame a lot. The Chariot, the Tower, Judgment, Hermit. Oh my God. Like someone's life was completely just destroyed in some way, shape, like that's just how it happened. And you overcame that and thrived. And it's like you're now trying to heal and fix what happened back here. Right. And I think sometimes too, maybe sometimes in healing, things stop a little bit or for a minute, because sometimes what we're experiencing as an adult, or whatever the betrayal or whatever that rocked your world as an adult, the reason that may have happened is because back there in earlier life, there was a trauma. And so we rewire back to that. We rewind to rewire, right? We fix it. Because once we know the truth, we can what? Fix it. Right? We can accept it. I mean, well, no. Once we know the truth, it's not that we can fix it, it's that we fix ourselves because because the truth is the truth and we accept the truth because it's objective truth, and that's just how it is. All right. Well, we're going to ask we're going to end. We're going to ask the soul light, what's up? What messages do we have for the collective? That's crazy. Listen, you have mind cleansing, purity of the mind to gain clarity, purification, clarity, cleansing, inner dialogue. Engage in inner dialogue to align with your true feelings and desires. Introspection and internal dialogue. Yeah. And then continuous growth. The bottom of the deck, embrace continuous growth or personal and spiritual development. Oh, no. Yeah. No, excuse me. Embrace continuous growth for personal and spiritual development, growth, development, progress. Yeah. It's just get out of your head or understand where the confusion is so that you can accept something, even if it takes you a long time to grow. Baby steps are still steps forward, right? It's something that needs to be acknowledged, and you have to listen to yourself to do it. Maybe regression therapy. Some of you are in. Others of you might be in therapy. Others of you might. It might just be self-healing. You found a way to communicate with yourself, right? Continuous growth. You got this. There's the sacred contract. You have completed a lot of missions, soul missions on here. Some soul contracts, and now it's time to live your best life because you've already went through the worst of it. And so, like the star, that's one side of it, right? The past, and now the future, the present and the future is like the upswing of that, right? Like the star card. But I did see this guardian angel. So protection, guidance, support, whatever that means to you, right? The higher self, angels, ancestors, guides, soul family, whatever you believe, right? God in the Most High. Okay. That's what I have for you, collective. Please let me know if you like this reading. Let me know if it resonated, and I'll talk to you soon.